Hi there folks, and welcome to this week's Spot Solutions for the Daily Rigour issue number 145. So in our first story we've got Emma smashing the Pi World record with a little help from Google, fittingly for Pi Day this year. So she's an employee from Japan, and she found the new digits with the help of the company's cloud computing service. So you can literally Google anything these days. Anyway, she calculated the value of the number pi to a length of 31 trillion digits, and we've to write this figure as a number. So she's clearly got an awful lot of time in her hands. So 31, so obviously that's just going to be a 3 and a 1. Now for trillion, if you've got 3 zeros in the end, that's 31,000. Stick another 3 zeros on, that's 31 million. Stick 3 zeros on, that's going to be 31 billion. So 31 trillion is going to have another 3 zeros on top of that. So that's what your figure should have looked like as a number. A very large number indeed. We'd probably like to write that in scientific notation instead. And like I said, she's clearly got an awful lot of time in her hands. Anyway, on to our sports story for the week. So Ronnie O'Sullivan, an argument that he's made a case to be the greatest player of all time. Obviously, there's a lot of talented Scots, and Stephen Hendry was one of them. So Ronnie O'Sullivan's been the first player to make 1,000 century breaks, compared to Stephen Hendry, who scored 75% of this amount during his career. So how many century breaks did Stephen Hendry make? Well, we're going to find 75% of 1,000. So we find 25% first, because we divide by 4, because 25 goes into 100 4 times, and then we times by 3, because 75 is 3 lots of 25. So we're going to divide by 4 to find 25%, then times by 3 to get 75%. So 1,000 divided by 4 is 250, and then if we times that by 3, we get 750 career breaks. Two very good players, and well done to both of them. So on the first anniversary of Stephen Hawking's death, they've announced they're bringing out a new 50p coin design, complete with its very own black hole. So we're asked how many of Stephen Hawking's coins would it take to make up the monetary value of these 3 banknotes. So obviously we need to work them out first, the total of all of them first of all. So we've got a £10, a £20 and a £50, which obviously comes to £80. So how many times does a 50p note fit into this £80? Well, that's going to be a divide. But there's an even easier way to do it. If £1's 2 times 50p, then it's going to be double the amount of 50p's than it is pounds. So in other words, we're looking for 160 50p coins needed. But incidentally, if you did 80 divided by 0.50, as in 50p expressed in pounds, it would have also gave you the answer of 160. So either way you did, it's fine. So Mr. and Mrs. Riggerman, we're not watching Game of Thrones, but we're currently making our way through the Prism break box set, which I thoroughly recommend. But anyway, apparently a lot of people are into this Game of Thrones. We might try this next. Season 8 is due to reach the screens on the 14th of April, so how many episodes would you need to watch a day in order to catch up with the series in time for the new series? Well, first of all, we need to work out the number of episodes that we need to watch. So series 1 to 6, 10 episodes each, so that's 6 times 10 for them, plus an additional 7 for the 7 episodes in season 7. So that comes to 60 plus 7, which is 67 episodes. Now we need to work out how many days there are until the 14th of April. So that's 28 days, and how you could have worked that out, I mean, just how I did it. Today's date's the 7th, well, this newspaper was out on the 17th of March, so it's 31 days in March. So if you take the 17 away from the 31, you get 14 days until April, plus the 14 days in April, which gives you 28 days in total. So we need to know how many episodes you need to watch per day. In other words, we need to work out how many times 28 goes into 67. And the answer to that is 2.3928 ... In other words, we need to watch 2 and a bit episodes. So would 2 episodes per day be enough to catch up? The answer is no, and that's because we need to watch 2.3928 ... episodes, which is more than 2. So that's our numerical reason for the answer to that question. So guys, hope you enjoyed this week's stories. Hope you enjoyed answering them as much as we did writing them. So stay tuned for next week's edition, when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.